Hey, Motorman here. And last week I had a special guest at my class, and you probably know her. You've seen her on this channel before. It was Doodle on a motorcycle. Anyway, she came to the class. She happened to be down here in Florida, and she had a police bike with her. And I sort of gave her a little surprise. I told her that if she was really good enough and she continues to practice, I would put her in our show. Now, if you're not familiar, Leesburg Bikefest is the last weekend in April. We're going to be there April 26th. It's a Saturday. We're going to do 5 shows, probably starting around 10 o'clock in the morning, and every hour after that, 5 shows. And if you've never seen my show, well, first of all, I try to make it as entertaining as possible, but we do a lot of riding with a whole bunch of people. And the difference between this type of riding and running through a course with cones is there aren't any cones. I'm leading the group. They have no idea which way I'm going to go. It's not a set course, but everybody behind me, and usually there's 4 people behind me, so we got 5 bikes total going, and they have to stay a foot or so behind the bike in front. That's what most people, even practice professionals, if you've never practiced that particular thing, staying that close together, well, you might need a little work doing that. So I sort of tested Doodle with this. In fact, at my Ride Like a Pro course, it's an advanced course, but what I can do is if I have riders that are above average skills or have been through the course before, if they want it a little more difficult, I simply move a couple of cones. So you have the normal way of going through each exercise, and then you have what I call the cruel Ride Like a Pro course. And it's just a matter of moving a couple of cones, and that's exactly what I did with Doodle and another rider as well who happened to be a really excellent rider, rides in competition, etc. So watch this. I think you'll enjoy it. And let me know if you think that Doodle is going to be ready for the Ride Like a Pro show, April 26th in Leesburg, Florida.
Woo! Woo! Thanks for the cheer, for the support.
For highly skilled riders, I simply place a small orange cone inside of the big orange cone. That makes this turn pretty sharp. Takes a lot of head and eyes, friction zone, and a little pressure on the rear brake. This is the easy way through this particular exercise. This rider's new at it, so he does it the easy way until he gets more comfortable.
Faster, faster. All the way to the green cone, you could pick up some speed.
Now, this rider practiced prior to coming to the class, so he's doing very well. He's leaning the bike, his speed is pretty good, and later on I'll tighten it up for him.
Next.
To really challenge Doodle and to get it ready for Showbiz, I tightened it up even further. To get Doodle ready for the show, I put her in the Snowman with 2 other bikes. The first bike, he's a practice rider. The second bike, he's a competition rider. And then we've got Doodle, and she's in the toughest position because anybody makes a mistake up front, she's in trouble. Here's a rider who had not practiced prior to coming to the class, but this is about 4 hours into the class. We give him the most difficult exercise, the Snowman, because there's a lot of cones in a confined space. We've got a 30-foot circle to the left, 26 to the right, and the last one is 24 to the left. His improvements are really, really amazing considering how he was at the very beginning, and that's the way it is with most students. As you get towards the end of the class, you're getting pretty good. To challenge Doodle even more, I added my assistant, that's Steven Tsai. He's bringing up the rear now. Now Doodle doesn't have to do anything different. She just has to watch the bikes in front of her and stay close, especially as you're coming around those circles. The rider in front makes a mistake, you better be ready for it. So what do you think? Is Doodle ready for showbiz? Comment below. Some people, despite their skills, when they try to do something like this in front of a big crowd, well, they fall apart. I don't know if that's going to happen to Doodle. I hope not, because we allow no mistakes. I'll only allow her the mistake one time, and then she'll be out for the rest of the shows. So what do you think? Will she fold under the pressure of a big crowd watching her? Now, we start the show off like this, what you're seeing here, and we end it like this. In between, I'm entertaining the crowd and talking to them and walking around and demonstrating a few things. But will she fold under the pressure of show business? If you're in Leesburg for the Bike Fest, April 26th, we'll be there, 5 shows. Thanks for watching.